Hey guys, it's Miss Irvin. I am really missing you this week. I hope you're all having fun not being in school and not stressing out too much. But if you need a little bit of a brain break, I've got some awesome art projects for you, so stick around. Today's project, what I'm going to show you guys, I actually did with our second grade classes last year, so third graders now. You might remember this. We did a really colorful landscape in the middle, and then we put yarn all the way around it to kind of exemplify, emulate, make the picture stand out, essentially. And this is a really easy project that I think you can do at home if you've got the right supplies. All you're gonna need is a paper plate. These are the really crappy economy ones. You know, they come in packs of millions sometimes. But if you don't have that, because I didn't have one in my high school room when I was filming this, I am just using a piece of poster board that I cut into a circle. You could also use a piece of cardboard, whatever you need. You're gonna need colors to do a picture in the middle. If you want to do a picture in the middle, you're gonna need a scissors, and you're gonna need lots and lots of colored yarns. So to get started, I'll go ahead and post the list of supplies and then we'll get going. Okay, so I went ahead and drew a landscape in the middle of my plate circle. You are welcome to do your picture first or your picture last. You're also welcome to just draw it right on the plate, or you're welcome to do it on a separate piece of paper like I did and then cut it out and glue it or tape it to the middle. Or if for some reason you don't want a picture in the middle, you're welcome to skip this step completely and go right onto the weaving. I did a landscape. You don't have to landscape. You could do a picture of your favorite car, your favorite animal. You could even just write a message to your mom or your dad, something clever, creative that makes it uniquely yours. So that was the first thing I did. Once you're done, you're gonna flip it over and you're gonna use a pencil or eyeball it and make little tick marks all the way around your plate. Okay, and you wanna have an odd number. You want to make sure you have an odd number or the weaving part will not work, okay? Once you've made your tick marks, go ahead and take your scissors and cut slot at each mark. Remember, odd number, okay? Now I'm gonna flip it back over. I'm gonna pick my first color. We're gonna use yellow because this yellow is really pretty and it matches the sky. I think these projects look really cool if you pick yarn colors that match your picture. But if you're limited on the amount of yarn that you have, you're welcome to use any color you want. So, I'm gonna find the end of my string. Gonna cut off a length, usually like 3 to 4 times your arm is a good idea, but you gotta cut off some. You can't just use it straight from the ball. And you're gonna put it through one of these slots like this. And you're just gonna let this little tail hang here. It can just hang there. It's not in the way. And then you're back on the front, you're gonna go into the next slot, then behind, then in front, and behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, in front. And now I'm back at the beginning. And you'll see, since I did an odd number at the beginning, I'm now going behind the ones I was in front of and in front of the ones I was behind. So you're gonna keep going around and around and around and around. And then when I get back at the beginning, I'm back to going in front. Since I've already in front once, I'm starting to build some layers. You're seeing rows of string build up here. Which is kind of cool. This is where you really start to get some pattern going on. If this tail is getting in the way, you can kind of mess with it. And then I'm gonna go again. And I've still got enough string left that I can do a couple more go-rounds of this color before I'm gonna have to change colors. Around and around in a circle, over and over and over and over, and over. At some point, you might start to get bored or your hands might get tired. It's okay. You can take a break if you need to and then come back to it. The nice thing about any of these kind of projects is that you can always stop and come back to them pretty much at any time. Okay, so now I'm at the end of this string. I have a couple options. I can just tuck this end here, let it be, and then go ahead and pick my second string, which I'm going to use this pink for. And you can just start right where you left off by tucking that new tail in, going like this. You're also welcome to tie these two ends together to secure them both, if you feel like that'll help you. I didn't do a very good job. Okay, then you just keep going around and around in a circle. Around and around and around. And anytime you run out of a color, or you decide that you want to change colors, you're welcome to cut your string and change colors or add a new color. Now the thing is I'm not going to finish this on this video because you guys would just be staring at me taking string around, and that would just be boring. I want you guys to have fun. So when I'm ready to stop, I'm going to go a couple more times to get a second layer of this pink in here. Okay, now I'm back at, no, I'm not back at the beginning. Where's the beginning? Almost back at the beginning. It's right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. I'm gonna wrap this. I could tape this. I could tie a knot, tie it to the rest of my strings to keep it secure. I mean, honestly, the back part doesn't really matter too much because not a lot of people are going to see it. What really matters is the front part. So, if I wanted to, I could keep going like this one and fill up my whole plate. I could even go all the way to the end. I could also cut this part off a little bit so the white doesn't show. You could color it with a crayon to make it pretty, or you could just leave it like this. You're also welcome to punch holes in this and make it like a dangling piece or a window hanging, or you can just hang it on your wall like this. I think it's really pretty. It's an easy way to use up some scrap yarn and a fun new technique that you maybe didn't know before. This technique is called weaving, and yeah, I hope you learned something. We'll see you soon, guys.